Welcome to Q&A Phone Repairs and Accessories to co-located Kisumu Bus Park. So today we want to talk about the hair and problems it normally have. I said mostly nowadays I'll be dealing with technicians because that's where I've realized my passion is. So today I want to talk about this hair and the problems it mostly occur and how they are being explained, so that even if you are a technician and you have seen such, you can know what to do next and how to do it. So in this, okay, I'll not power it on, but I'll just explain this so that in this is Bodak 952B, and here is an indication of where the temperature is being rotated. This is the gun control, and this is heat, and this is air. So air, it is not normally being shown, but heat will be indicated here. So the most problems that we do have on such is sometimes you will get the heat here is counting, the normal range should be 500, but you will get the heat there counting more than 500, and there is only a here. The pump won't be moving. That's one problem. The second problem, that's why I've done this video mostly, is when here indicates 00. There's time here indicates 00. If it goes, it can go, but the temperature won't pass 120, or let's just say 100. That is the second problem, and that's what I'll explain now. The third problem, we'll get it when the heat just goes where it is required, but here turns red. It turns red, purely red. And even if you change this, you just change it, few minutes, it will be burned up again. It turns red and blows. So there was someone who asked about the problem of 00 when the reading is 0.00. There's air, or suppose you are dealing with Bodak 956A, there is no indication here. So on that we'll get that there's air here, and it is cooler. So the first of all thing we will do is to check here. If there is air, you check if it turns red. If it is not turning red, then you will know it's the coil that burns. So the very first thing we will do, this thing can be bought. Most of spare sellers in Kenya and other countries do sell them. So the only thing you have to know is if the wires inside are 5, 4 or 3. There are only those 3 types. There are 3 wired, 4 wired and 5 wired, like this. This is 5 wired. So in case you have decided to change it, the only thing you have to do after knowing that, if you don't know, you just have to open it. There are some who normally open it with here, like me. If you are knowledge, you can open it right here and change this. But if you are not knowledge, let me show you what you have to do. You have to open the tail. Okay, there are screws here. Some I removed in prior to the video so that we can save time. So first of all, you have to open your tail. Remember, when you are opening your tail, make sure no any wire should be connected to your tail, so that it's a precaution. You avoid shocks and anything that can happen to them. That can happen. Remember, I'm not doing that because mine is not connected to power, so you make sure you can disconnect direct or disconnect from here. Don't switch it off. If you switch off, there can be some leakages of power and will be in danger. So take precaution, make sure this is off, the weight is off, this is off, and then it's also unplugged from. So wherever you want to change that, this is what you have to do. We open our machine. So after opening, this stuff will be here. Then after being there, you will come here. You will come here. You will come here. If you are coming here, This I want to show you what we want to change. This is what we want to change. I think you can see it. So this is it. So after buying, you just come and remove this. Just come and remove here. It is possible to remove. You can remove there. Then this one I've glued it, so I won't manage. I've glued it. So after removing that, that's when you will count the wires. So the wires which are here in this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is 5 wires. So what you also will have to ensure is that when you're remove, there's a pipe here. So in the pipe is where the vacuum passes wherever the vacuum passes wherever there. You see this is the gun pump. So after pumping air, that's where it will go and it will end there. So wherever you are replacing, make sure air is tighter. So after removing that, we'll get the lining of the wires. So in the lining, what you'll have also to do is to make sure they don't short. If you are replacing, just make sure they don't short, then you tighten there. After tightening, you just have to replace this and tighten everything. Told you the video is made by Q&R Founded Pairs and Accessories. We are in YouTube at QR Mobile Fix, and also in Facebook it is QR Mobile Repair and Accessories. It's some of us pack, so you can follow those pages to learn more. You can also subscribe to our YouTube account at QR Mobile Fix. Okay, so after that we just have to replace it. So okay, there are some also that after realizing the problem, you can also come here. This thing is removable, and you just want to do it right here, so that wherever you get yourself in such problems as a technician, you can handle. Remember the precaution wherever you are operating all these. Make sure your air is off and the socket, the power cable is not connected to any power source, so that it prevents you from shocks and anything that can be brought by the electricity. So as you can see here, you can also, sometimes there are some who are having that the upper one, so you won't have to change this. Just come here and remove this. Remember the video is about how to know our machines. We've done one for guns, we are now doing one for rotator. So after that we just remove here. I want us to see what we are replacing. After that you just remove there keenly. Okay, this is what normally burns. So after this, see this, when these are broken, the air will just flow, but there will be no heat. So you will get some are selling this while some sell the old one. So in case you want to replace, this one is just replaceable, but it needs people who are replacing the full thing is cheaper and easier than replacing this. So this will just remove from there, and then whatever you bought, you see this, you'll buy this. So that's what you'll replace. Thanks for watching. I know we are about to start closing the map, so that's how you should know whatever you are dealing with. So that's the two chances of. So on the video of eating past what is required, I'll get time someday, but I'll just do it wherever we are live. So most of the times, if we are live, normalize joining my lives. That's when we do such videos, because it's a video that can take something like 2 hours fixing that or troubleshooting it. Remember, wherever you understand the use of multimeter, that's how you'll get easy work wherever you are doing your thing. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have learned something.